bringing you the NBA. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And that game against the Kings, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Vanderbilt and Ayton patrol the paint. Luka Doncic is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's James in at the 3. And for Cleveland, the Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Mitchell out there with James Harden. And it's Tyson in at the small forward position. The start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Now here's Allen. Harden surveying the D. Good D by Doncic.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's James. Mobley grabs the board. And here comes Cleveland. Pass to Tyson. Now Harden. Outside Mitchell. Over Smart. Mitchell, good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Doncic outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. James can't get it to go. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, that's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us. BA, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And the Lakers with possession here after the basket by Cleveland. And Ayton gets it to go.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Pass to Tyson. Here's Allen. Now Harden. Can't hit from the elbow.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Ayton inside. Smart for 3. Offensive board. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Outside Mitchell. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got 5.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Mitchell with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Smart against Harden. Here's Tyson. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Tyson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Doncic so skilled at getting great position inside. And once he's close, folks, good night.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
That's good from Doncic.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all three levels, so dangerous.
Now here's Harden. 20 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. Pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Out to the right wing. Here's Tyson. Here's Mobley. Here's Allen. That shot, no good. Good D by Vanderbilt. To the middle. And it's James with the jam.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Allen a screen from deep. Mitchell knocks down the triple. Mitchell's got 8.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Smart. And in the game with Boston, he did not play well. For 3, James gets the 3 ball to go. James has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. Jared Allen on top.
And last year, he led the league in field goal percentage, allowing the game to come naturally and taking whatever opposing teams gave to him.
Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Tyson. Outside Mitchell. Takes the 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Pass to Aiden. Over Allen. Aiden, no good. Cleveland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Some solid defense from James. The Lakers lead by 5. Kicks it out to Smart. Fires for 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Harden against Doncic. And that's good from 17 feet.
Well, if it's James Harden taking the mid-range, I'm fine with it. This guy is a 3-level scorer par excellence.
James passes to Aiden. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Harden, the pass to Mitchell. Now Allen. Pass to Harden. There's the triple. James with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it to Doncic. Another shot. And the layup is good. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here's Allen. He's scoreless. Pass to Mitchell from deep 3-point range. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. For the Cavaliers, Bryant, he's checked in for Allen. Ellis comes in for Tyson. And it's Schroeder in for Harden. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kleba comes in for Vanderbilt. LaRavia is checked in for James. And it's Kennard in for Smart. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. A 12-point game. Fires from deep. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And a nice finish on the layup. Mitchell's got 10 points.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, BA. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's Mitchell. 10 points for him.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
The Lakers lead by 8. Doncic outside. There's a screen. Back to Kennard. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Kleba's shot is off.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Schroeder. Back to Ellis. And we're going to have a jump ball. Mobley passes to Schroeder. Back to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Kleba. Clock at 6. Mitchell misses. Now here's Kennard. Still without a bucket. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Cavaliers trail by 8. Ellis with it. Pass to Schroeder. And here's Mitchell, defended by Kennard. Bryant in the high post. Ellis passes to Mitchell. Fires the 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Kennard outside. Knocks it loose. And here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for DeAndre Ayton.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Nance, he's checked in for Bryant. Wade comes in for Mobley. And it's Merrill in for Mitchell. Now here's Smith. Now LaRavia. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And the shot goes in.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Kennard. Still no points. Pass to Smith. The three. Kicks it out to Kennard. There's the three. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The shot by Merrill, no good. Los Angeles shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Kicks it out to Kennard. Three-pointer. Nance pulls down the board. And the Cavs shooting only 39% in the early going. Outside Schroeder. Back to Ellis. Pass to Nance. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And here's Schroeder outside. Rebound, the Lakers. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Kennard outside. Schroeder against Smith. On the money from 12 feet away.
Oh, so crafty. I mean, Smith just knows where to get his shots.
Cavaliers trail by 8. Schroeder passes to Merrill. Ellis outside. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The three. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Over to the left wing. Laravia passes to Smith. A deep three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's DeAndre Ayton making highlights for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Jackson Hayes is out there with James. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Smith. And it's Laravia in at the 3. Now here's Schroeder. No points yet. Pass to Wade from the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
James deciding where to go with it. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Bryant's checked in. James, a screen on Schroeder. The 3, Smith. Oh, nice D from Schroeder.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
Pass to Ellis. Here's Bryant inside. Covered by Smith. The 3 ball. Ellis's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 7. James, left side, fires the 3. The Lakers with another miss. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Pass to James. And here's Smith. Puts up a 3. Ellis with a rebound.
Well, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Here's Schroeder. For 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Smith. James outside. Lets it go from deep. Ellis with a rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Inside. And that one's good. Bryant's got his first basket.
What power inside by Thomas Bryant. Boy, don't mess with this guy.
Now here's Hayes. Now Smith, covered by Schroeder. Smith passes to James. 5 to shoot. Kennard outside to stop the drought. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Shams, thank you very much for that report. Nance, he's checked in for Bryant. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. Cleveland, number 1.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Ellis outside. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
The shot by James, no good.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Ellis on the wing. He's covered by LaRavia. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's James.
Oh! And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. The Cavaliers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. There's a screen. On the attack, Schroeder takes a 3. Cleveland again missing.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Wade.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Ellis passes to Nance. Pass to Schroeder. Outside Harden. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. He's got it. That makes him 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now.
I mean, we've come to expect this from James Harden. The ability to strike quickly from beyond the three-point line is just special.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
A different look for Cleveland. Mobley, he's checked in for Nance. Merrill comes in for Ellis. And Mitchell subbed in for Schroeder. And then for Los Angeles, Connects checked in for Kennard. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smith. Now, here is James. He's got 7. Banked it in off the glass. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when he plays with that kind of attacking basketball, almost impossible to stop near the rim.
Mobley outside. Now here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. And Mobley throws it down.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Connect from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Wade's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Harden. Pass to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. The Lakers with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Following this game, they host the Magic. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 9. The 3 is up. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, you get a sense of the long reach of Evan Mobley. Get to the offensive window and put the putback in. Nicely done.
James, right side.
Oh, my goodness! That was nice.
A ridiculous slam.
Look at the lift and the finish. No, no, no. Did he just do that?
Hey, man, I think he's been practicing that one.
I'll tell you, that is a little bit of effort and a lot of work. How about the energy in this building off that play?
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Pass to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. Luka drops the triple.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Merrill outside. Looking to get back on track. Mitchell misses.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Outside Connect. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Wade. Wade's got 5 rebounds tonight. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The 3 is up. The shot by Merrill, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
James inside, covered by Merrill. And that one's good. James has got 8 here in this quarter. Cavaliers trail by 14. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. They can't stop the run with that one.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Hayes finds James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And it's LaRavia missing. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Harden, the pass to Mitchell. And here's Mobley. Launches the 3. James with the rebound. The 3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
A steady start has turned into a spectacular second quarter for him.
Pass to Wade. Here's Merrill. He's covered by LaRavia. Cleveland again missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Mitchell. His last outing, he had 20. Here's Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
Back to Doncic. Launches it from deep. Cavaliers with a rebound. Merrill outside. Here's the floater. Outside Mitchell. Over connect. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game. The Lakers lead by 15. Doncic outside. Goes up on the wing. Again, Los Angeles. 1:58 left in the first half. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy is a point guard. Back to you.
A tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie.
Boy, his struggles this quarter is not helping them right now. They may need to start going to somebody else on the offensive end.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. Outside Mitchell. Back to Harden. Fires from deep. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Now here's Doncic. He's coming off a 25-point game against Boston. Here's LaRavia. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Harden's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Outside Mitchell. This one for 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
The shot no good. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just 35% from the floor. Harden into the lane. Outside for Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. The Lakers with a rebound. LaRavia's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Cavaliers trail by 16. Down low. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And here's Doncic outside. The shot that time not on target. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Los Angeles up by 16. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I have Kenny Atkinson alongside. Coach, I hear you tell the team, limit their easy baskets. How do you create some easy ones in your own right?
Well, first, to get out and transition ourselves. I think we're walking the ball up, and I think their defense is set. We can't create anything when their defense is set.
All right, got to get them moving. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Los Angeles leading by 16. Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. Mitchell out there with James Harden. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Doncic with the bucket.
Well, Luka Doncic on the receiving end of a quality pass. We usually see him with the ball.
The three from Mitchell. Allen, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. From deep. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Harden. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound in this one. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. They get it back.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by Los Angeles. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Mitchell's got 14 points.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
James finds Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists tonight.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's Harden. 10 points for him. Allen with it. Now guarded by Ayton. From deep, Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Smart for 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Lakers lead by 20. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
The Cavs have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Allen. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses.
Boy, in the era of stretch bigs, guys that can go out to the three-point line and absolutely make shots, I love Jarrett Allen. He is an old-school center, folks.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. 5th best, James Harden.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Tyson. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Allen against Aiden. Now here's Harden. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 3. Beyond the arc.
Well, this is the kind of effort you want to see from Luka Doncic. We know how good he is offensively. Right there playing solid D.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. The 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Lets a floater go. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Tyson. Pass to Harden. Now here's Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Right side Harden. Up and over Doncic. Nice shot by Harden. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, man, the patience and skill to know exactly how much time he's working with. James Harden, nicely done.
Now, here is James. 18 points for him. From deep, here's Doncic. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Tries a 10-footer. And it's Harden again missing. The Lakers lead by 18. To the inside. Double team on James. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
James with the ball. Fires for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Tyson with the bucket. He's got 6.
Hey, I'll tell you, it's not easy to change your shot in midair like this. Just a great job of staying in control.
Smart looking around. Doncic against Harden. Rebounded by James Harden. The Cavaliers trail by 16. For 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Now here's Doncic. 20 points for him. And it's Smart missing. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. Since entering the league, Doris, Evan Mobley has been a defensive stalwart.
B.A., Evan is the ultimate chess piece for a head coach. He's cross-positional, meaning he can basically guard 1 through 5. Elite at rim protection. If he gets cross-matched on a switch on the perimeter, he can get down in a stance and stay in front of a guard. What can't he do on the defensive end?
That free throw is good for Mitchell. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into 2? Maybe 1 for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So it's Los Angeles now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. It's James on the wing. 18 points for him. Back to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Cavaliers trail by 11. Harden, the pass to Allen. And here's Harden. Here's the three. Sinks it from distance. Harden's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
Now here's Vanderbilt. No made baskets yet. The three, James. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Tyson. Allen a screen. Jacks up a three. And Ayton pulls it down. The Lakers lead by 8. Here's James. A good-looking shot from the wing. James has got 20 points.
Just 1 of 6 this quarter. Trying to shoot his way out of this funk.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Doncic outside. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The three is up. Harden can't hit. And so Smart will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're leading by 8. Pass to James. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. He's got 22.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
Here's Tyson. From deep, Mobley. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And here's Doncic outside. On target from range. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Mobley finds Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Mitchell against Smart. Out to James. Tries it from the block. Again, Los Angeles.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And Cleveland has possession. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Harden to stop the run. The shot misses. The Lakers lead by 15. Doncic outside. Now James from deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Harden, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Tyson. There's 1:34 left in the third quarter. Outside Mitchell. The three is up. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now. And for the Lakers, they're shooting about 43% in this one. James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Allen outside. From deep, Mitchell sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
James outside. And here's Doncic outside. Drains the triple. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you what, they give up a three on one end, and Luka gets it right back.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Harden. .34 seconds left in the third quarter. Doncic pulls down the board.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Smart for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here's Harden. 18 points for him. And he makes it. And it's 8 points for Evan Mobley.
Well, Mobley very effective when he gets very good position on the interior.
Doncic outside. Over Harden. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 28. And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
I love to see when those shots go in. Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so it's Los Angeles. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. James is out there with Jake LaRavia. Then there's Jackson Hayes. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Smith in at the point. Los Angeles leading by 14. Now Kennard. LaRavia outside. James outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Floats one. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Keon Ellis. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Los Angeles.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc.
Take a break.
And the results have been outstanding.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. Cavaliers trail by 15. Pass to Harden. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Harden's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Well, the Lakers shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. LaRavia passes to Smith. It's James on the wing. Double team on James. For 3, Smith. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Harden's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Tomlin. Now here's Schroeder. Here's Tomlin. He's defended by Hayes.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. To the left wing. Smith passes to James. Drops in the layup for 2. James has got 29 points.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Harden with it. Picked up by James. Ellis outside. Here's Tomlin. And here's Schroeder outside. And it's Laravia with a rebound. Laravia's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Smith outside. James outside. Pass to Laravia. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by James. Laravia's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Schroeder against Smith. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
This is exactly what Dennis Schroeder brings to the offense. He's out there, guys, to make plays for himself and others.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. For the Cavaliers, Bryant, he's checked in for Tomlin, and Mitchell subbed in for Schroeder. Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out. Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it."
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Harden. Bryant, a screen on Doncic. Here's Harden. Again, Cleveland scores.
Well, James Harden will go down as one of the great scorers in NBA history, and when he gets his groove going, look out, folks.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
What's up?
James, no good on the free throw. Cavaliers trail by 14. Outside Harden. Here's the screen by Bryant to the middle. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Boy, the ability of Thomas Bryant to play over the top of the defense, so impressive. Gets long and finishes with authority.
Now here's Doncic. James outside. Kennard on the wing. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Harden. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They led the game at one point by 20. James goes in. Doncic on the wing. Pass to Kennard. Laravia with a screen. Kennard can't get it to go. And Harden's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Down by 15. Here's Ellis. Buries it from 3. Ellis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
James outside. And James throws it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Merrill. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Well, creating offense for others, challenging the heart of the defense, get into the teeth, and then spot the open shooter.
Doncic outside. James inside. He's guarded by Ellis. And that one's good. James.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Outside Harden. Pass to Ellis from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 7 assists in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Doncic passes to James. Into the lane. To the paint. Stolen by Bryant. Outside Harden. Ellis with it. LaRavia's there. Ellis' shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 10. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Doncic. 4-3. And Bryant pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now Mitchell. From downtown. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. LaRavia's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the 4th. Mitchell, the pass to Bryant. Harden from outside. Kennard with the rebound.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Pass to Doncic. That one no good. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. And here's Merrill from behind the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Merrill's got 6 here in the quarter.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Doncic outside. Pass to LaRavia to snap the cold streak. Drops in the 3. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Harden. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harden's got 27 points.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Kennard outside. Hayes, the pass to Doncic. Shoots over Harden. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Doncic has got 16 points here in the second half. Cavaliers trail by 10. Outside Harden. There's the drive. Ellis outside. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Kennard's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Doncic. Over Harden. That's off. Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the 4th. Shoots a 3. James rips down the board. Los Angeles leading by 10. Doncic. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Bryant. Mobley comes in for Ellis. And it's Tyson in for Merrill. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for LaRabia. And Smart subbed in for Kennard. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Down by 12. Here's Allen.
Boy, Jared Allen, what an effective use of that pump fake. Nicely done.
That free throw good from Allen.
Jared Allen knows who he is, guys. Rim runner, rim protector, and excellent rebounder.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Lakers lead by 10. Now here's Doncic. James, right side. Outside Vanderbilt. Jacks up a three. Oh, he cannot hit. Well, the Cavaliers shooting just a phenomenal clip. 59% here in the fourth. Up top, Harden. Guarded by Doncic. From deep. Rebounded by Doncic.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Smart. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Now Doncic. Smart. The three is off.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Harden with it. Allen with a screen on Doncic. Oh, missed on the tray. Mitchell against Smart. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's the pass to Smart. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Lakers.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
Here's Vanderbilt. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Cash from downtown.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And here's James. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Drives to the hoop. Ayton outside. And yes, sir, hits the wide open J.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.